إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره. نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله، وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، فإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار، وإنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمعجزين. I greet you all with the greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and the blessing of Almighty Allah be with you all. I'd like to welcome you all for continuation of our series concerning raising a Muslim family. And today, inshallah, we have segment number 23, which is part of yesterday segment. We talk about the institution that help to cultivate and raise our children. And we said that the foundation of all these institutions is the family unit, which is the family unit means the father and the mother making investment in their children to raise them to be a proper building, or the proper bricks in the building of the Muslim Ummah, the Muslim nation. Without having the proper bricks, you could not have your building. So the foundation here comes to be the family and the early ages, from after birth or before even birth and during birth and after birth, and until comes to 5 years old or 6 years old, which is a school, will be another institution. Does not mean the absence of the family and the parents, but there is another additional institution will be involved in the child life to shape him. It's supposed to be shaped by this time 80% or more. It depends how much the parents make investment in their children and spend time with them and surrounding them with the discipline and spending time with them, loving them, hugging them, patient with them, encouraging them, all these things. But it comes after this, the school. And also we spoke enough about the school yesterday and the environment of the school and the seriousness and the danger of some parts of the curriculum, and most part with the behavior of teachers who are not knowing anything about Islam in a knowledge or in behavior. And we come after this, after the mosque, or was the mosque also to be part of the institution, the third one, if it's not the second one. And we talked about it enough yesterday, all right? So we have here three institutions, which is the house or the family, and the family, okay, and the mosque, the school, and the society and the friendship and the people that your child associate with. But today I want to make this segment specifically about another one and final institution, which is the media. When we talk about the media, we're talking about the media that we hear, the media that we hear and see, the media which is that you can read only like a newspaper. All these things comes under the media, the publication, the TV, the satellite dish. All these things comes under the media, and especially things that which you can hear and see, because hearing has some impact on the child, and seeing it has some impact on the child. So when you see and you hear in the same time, it has more impact on the child. Nevertheless, we have to understand the seriousness of this institution in the child life, regardless they are in an early age, before school, or during the growing of the children, or when they reach age of puberty, or when they become youth and they start to be part of the general body of the society. But with the media nowadays is more and more danger. Why? Notice that the school maybe 10 months during the year, all right? But the school have a break. So when you add all the breaks and the weeks end and all these things, so basically we say that children go to school between 8 to 9 months, all right? But the media is day and night. Okay, the school most of the time is audio or a speech, books, but the media, all of them. Okay, the media, they have the background, the music, the stage, the lights. There is more effect and there is more impact on the children than a teacher or a book or a classroom and a board. All right. The media has people who went to school to know how to present and make things appealing to the listener and the watcher. So they go and they get degree in this. So you're talking about people who are professional, all right, to present things to the public, regardless if they are kids or they are adults. The school have certain grades, okay, but the media, it have broadcasting. It depends now if the mother and the father is there or not. They have free access, and this is the danger of the media also. So with the lights, with the colors, with the professional people working there, and with no break, like I said, the school maybe 8 to 9 months. The media work every day. The media day and night. And the more that you pay, the more that you have channels, and you may have a dish, or you have things with no limitation. All right? So, many channels broadcasting day and night, professional people, attraction by colors, by stage, by professional people, the music, the background, the movies, the stories. That is easy, much easier than open a book, much easier than going to school. You have to go to school, but the media is already there. Matter of taking a what you call this remote control, press it. Now, now we flip it, flip it, flip it. Next channel, next channel. Okay? So it has so much impact on the children and even adults. You can talk to your child and your child doesn't hear you, not because the TV is loud, but his mind, his eyes, his soul, his body, his heart, everything is in interaction with what he see on the screen. So it's easy to monopolize, easy to function, to work it, or to change the station. That the people that the prices is easy, okay? If you could not buy a small, if you could not have certain free channels, or you have more money that you can more channels, so all these things, so you could not see anything from parents, schools, books, masajid. I don't know any other institution can have more impact on our children unless you working very hard from day one until 5, 6 years old of the age of the child. The media is there every day, no weekend, no break, day and night. Now became access to the child carrying a small iPad, okay? Child did not speak yet or barely say some words, and he walking with this, go sleep with this, okay? So you don't have to sit even in the living room now to watch. You can have your own part and you can be there in your comfort, in your corner, away from the parents, or the parents away from you, and you may have even every child in the house have his own iPad or whatever you want to call it. That so the damage that happened by the media is beyond what we can describe. It is a war. It is a war, not a, not attack by a whipping to kill you. It kills you your heart and leave your body to function like an animal. Okay? So when you another country attack your country or attack your house or whatever it is, they kill your flesh. But this, your flesh is remaining, and your heart and your mind is been poisoned, is been killed. So you are nothing but what you see. You admire what you see. It has the ability to make you don't hear, you don't see anything else. To such a degree, even the kids, they can sit for a longer hours without eating or drinking because they are so attached to this media. They became a frozen, as if there is a magnet on their chair. They could not move. All right? So, with saying this, now you did not have the ability or control or any impact on the children. They teach them everything, okay? If it's good or bad, you're going to find it there. And it depends who is the person who's sending this poison and this message, okay? What is their motives? And if they working for themselves or for a group or for the government or whatever it is. They have agendas, they have their own agenda. And they going to shape your child. In actuality, with no exaggeration, don't think by having TV in your house, you're going to have a better family. You can have a screen and cable when you want to show something to your this, but I'm talking about the broadcasting itself. A broadcast that with touch of the finger. You don't have to make too much effort. You can flip a channel, and also one of the main thing about the media nowadays, the the endless numbers of channels. Okay, the endless number of channels is so danger to our children. With the adults, everything they can learn about crimes, about killing, about drugs, about abuse, about homosexuality, about being disobedience, being bad, everything. Okay? There is no authority over the media other than there is a certain channel, okay? And Allah knows best. They understand how that the children can have access to it or not, but it say only for 18 and above, okay? This is, but other than this, the dancing channel, which you consider regular channels, and women wearing bikini, they dancing with bikini, okay? So sexuality being given so hard on the children in early age. So it's no haya, no shyness, nothing called to be bashful, nothing to be shamed, nothing to understand, all right? They show you many things that clear mind of a child that has not been poisoned is open for it because it's many attraction, many colors, many voices, many noises, many musical things, all these things. They stealing your children. They kidnapping your family member. They poison them. And you, as a person on a charge, you the first criminal, as a father or a mother or both, because our children they are like a dough, okay? And you, a person who's shaping the dough, is going to be make it like Italian bread, or it's going to be like biscuits, or it's going to be round, it's going to be square, okay? And after this, you put it in the oven, it will come the same way like he did. So now somebody else is shaping your children, and you the one who work, and you the one who went to Walmart, and you the one who pays the money to bring the things to your house. And you, the one who left your children to watch the things. Even mother, what you call not mother nature, nature channels. The person who present You see your children reading different things that you don't read it as an adult, okay? Because you got used to see a woman standing there on the screen with a short. Your child did not get exposed yet to this. She's talking to us about the trees, the nature, the rivers, but the way how she presenting herself, okay? And you have a boy approaching age of puberty, and he's watching this and seeing this, and all the things. There is nothing for a Muslim in the TV. There is nothing. Oh, we're watching the news. What is in the news? Okay? What is in the news? More killing, more kidnapping, okay? More crimes, day and night. This was happening, okay? What is in the news? This country, taking over this country, you understand, bombing the other country, this country, understand, is politics, is a big game going on, and we're going to be dying, and we leave these children behind us, okay, without direction. We're going to be sorry in the day of judgment. If you have to put a lock in your TV, even, you don't tell me that you as a parent, okay, somebody who's 60 or 70 years old, where was the TV when you was a child? Where it was? How you became, you understand, now that feels that it have to be a TV in the house. Who said it have to be? Life is serious. You want to understand, give sports and fun to your children, take them outside for walk. Take them and go to the park and give them walk. Talk to them about the nature. You understand? Go take them to the zoo. There is different ways. The children sits on the chair for hours. So we have to understand the seriousness of the media and the damage that happening in our family. And nobody going to be questioned about it other than you. Because كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. Each one of you is a shepherd or a governor, and each one of you going to be questioned about his government. There is no excuse in the day of judgment. Okay? You, the one who have to stand before Allah to answer why your children miss the salah, why your children been involved in crime, why your children turn to be smoking cigarette or reefer, or why your children they are behind jail, bars, all these things. So the more that we leave our children without supervision, the more damage, and that TV became their teacher, became their babysitter, became everything in their life. We have to watch for the media, and we have to understand the seriousness of the media in the children's life. This, I decide to only talk about this subject for today, so it may ring a bell, because too much information in one day is sometimes make us forget what we say. So I made this only today to talk about media and the danger of the media and how media can be kidnapping our children physically and mentally, and they take in their hearts all what we have in the house, their figures and their flesh. This it. But your child, his mind is not with you, his soul is not with you, his heart is not with you, so somebody else had stole it. And don't tell me who left the door open. Use the one who bought the TV. Use the one who pays for the cable. Use the one he orders these channels. You and your wife become the person to be questioned before anybody else. Looking forward to see you tomorrow, inshallah, if Allah will, talking more about raising Muslim family. May Allah guide us. And we close with the dua, ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. This dua from the Quran, which is saying, O Allah, give us from our wives or our spouse and our children a coolness for our eyes, that when we look to them, we are pleased with them. We're pleased with their iman. Coolness for our eyes, and make us a leaders for the muttaqin, the pious one. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to see you tomorrow, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك, and Allah knows best.